people still remember that the controversial social media star Andrew Tate was once a 4-time world champion in ISKA kickboxing. Out of a total of 78 fights, Cobra has 23 wins by knockout. The TikTok sensation has only been knocked out twice in all his kickboxing title fights. In today's video, we will be checking out some of Tate's best knockouts in his kickboxing career. Ensure you stick around to catch all of it. 5. Andrew Tate versus Daniel Hughes. We will be starting our countdown from Tate's fight with Hughes. The fight started with the pair exchanging kicks and blows. The combinations from Top G were not easy for Hughes to keep up with. Tate later had his opponent pressed up against the ropes and continued landing more combinations. Hughes throws a couple of kicks which Tate dodges from. A fury of blows from Cobra sends Hughes to the mat. The British-American star finished off Hughes with a liver punch. Hughes landed on the canvas, and this did not stop Tate from adding some more combinations. 4. Andrew Tate versus Joe McGovern. This was one matchup that most fans of kickboxing will never forget in a hurry. At the time of this matchup, Tate was more experienced with more matches in his record. In the first round, they both threw kicks and punches, but the one from Tate was more devastating. Tate, who was fighting from Storm Gym, dominated the fight. Tate took advantage of his kicks by landing multiple blows to McGovern's body. Most of Tate's kicks had devastating impact on McGovern. The blows from Tate caused McGovern to fall down on the canvas. Just when McGovern makes it up to his feet, Tate sends another dangerous kick to his face. The bout ended with Tate knocking out McGovern with one of his vicious kicks at exactly 1 minute 28 seconds into the opening round. Besides kickboxing, Tate transitioned to mixed martial arts and had a couple of fights. Our next knockout victory came from one of his MMA bouts. 3. Andrew Tate versus Shane Kavanaugh. Tate proved how versatile he was at the PRO MMA matchup with Shane Kavanaugh. The two fighters were both making their debut fight. The mixed martial arts promotion was Ultimate Warrior Challenge, UWC, and Kavanaugh was fighting from FS Freestyle. Tate starts out with a high kick in round 1. Kavanaugh closes up the distance and goes for his opponent's head. Cobra takes the fight to the ground. After some ground and pound, they both find their way back up. Tate performs another takedown that further weakens Shane. A big overhead shot from Tate knocks Shane out, and the referee steps in to end the fight. 2. Andrew Tate versus Sammy Massa. The fight between Andrew Tate and Sammy Massa was another epic bout. The fight held at the Infusion Kickboxing promotion. Tate entered into the fight with 15 knockout wins already on his record. Massa from Germany takes a grand entrance into the ring. The pair begins by exchanging kicks and blows. Tate obviously lands some quick punches on unusual angles. A right hand from Tate sends the German fighter crashing to the ground. Tate sends a good body shot, still in the first round. They both close up the distance, and a fury of blows and kicks follows from both sides. A great right hand shot from Tate sends Massa back down to the ground again. Tate targets Massa's head with more blows. Tate continues to dominate the fight by landing more overhand rights. In just a few seconds into the second round, Tate finishes up Massa with some big right hand. The German falls flat on the canvas. Once again, the referee declared Tate as the winner. 1. Andrew Tate versus Jamie Bates. This is one of Andrew's toughest fights, and it goes all the way to round 8. Bates throws several kicks but misses them. Tate pushed his opponent into a corner and landed some devastating blows. He then landed the most perfect kick to the chin, which laid Bates out cold. Bonus fight. Andrew Tate versus Richie Hawking. Hawking comes into the ring dancing, while Tate walks into the ring like someone ready for battle. Tate throws the first kick and follows it up with punches. He sends more shots to the body of the Scottish fighter. Tate takes down Hawking with an overhead punch twice. After counting, Tate emerged as the winner. Hawking wasn't really bad inside the ring either. He was able to land good knees in the clinch and had some stiff jabs on Tate moving forward. He even landed a nice cheek hook on Tate before he was knocked out. He just had no answer for Tate's power. It was clear that the Scottish guy was not used to fighting guys around his height. The stiff jab was his only tool to keep the distance. Although Andrew Tate has since moved on into the social media business, his records will always speak for him. The British-American fighter is simply a knockout star. However, the controversial kickboxer never really got the opportunity to compete in major kickboxing promotions like Glory or K1. This has often been the arguments of his critics. In recent times, there has been rumors of King Cobra meeting with Jake Paul in a boxing match. The duo even had a face-off last November in preparation for their bout, and the controversial boxer didn't really perform well. Most fans predicted that Tate will be an easy opponent for Paul. From the events that have happened so far, the fight between Cobra and Paul will most likely never happen anytime soon because of Tate's recent arrest in Romania. Tate is currently undergoing a lawsuit, and it might take some time before he has any time for competition. Now, just in case you've been a bit confused about Tate's skill sets, the former UFC champion Henry Cejudo took out time to break it down for everyone. While speaking on his YouTube channel, Cejudo said that he wasn't too sure how good Top G was at fighting. However, Cejudo was of the opinion that Jake Paul will defeat Tate. Jake Paul goes high-low, low-high. He's been able to develop these 2-3 combinations, and if he can beat a guy like Anderson Silva convincingly like he did, then I think it will be easy work with Andrew Tate. Cejudo noted that Tate's best weapons had always been his knees and his feet. The UFC alumni noted that Tate hardly ever gets his head off the line as he throws strikes. His defensive skills are also suspect, and that will eventually cost him if he decides to fight. The last time Tate fought was in 2020 against debutant Kazmin Linguar. The former kickboxing champ retired from fighting after suffering an eye injury. Notwithstanding, he has been willing to make a return to the ring to meet Jake Paul. What do you think about the knockout victories of Andrew Tate? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel.